So if you've set a goal that you would like to pursue or to work on, but you don't have any idea on how to get there, now this video might help you because we're going to talk about how to get what you want or achieve the goal that you set with the 3 M's, a framework from the book Limitless by Jim Quick. If you haven't read this book is basically learning how to learn, and also the framework that I've just said, the 3 M's, are the framework of how you can achieve or get what you want. So let's get right into it, and welcome to Growth Ideas with Art, which is that's me. The first M will be mindset. What is mindset? Mindset, from the definition in the book, and I think this is also the general definition of it. Mindset is the set of deeply held beliefs, your attitude and assumptions of who you are, what's possible for you, and also on your social or environment is, what's possible to them, and also in general, like in the world. So just to clarify, it's more likely a lens of how you see yourself, your environment, and the world. And also, take note, never dismiss when I said what's possible, what you think is possible. Your attitude, your beliefs, and also your assumptions. That is what mindset is. Now, mindset is the possibility. So, what do you think is possible depends on how you shape your mindset. The second M would be the motivation. Motivation is the fuel that everyone needs, or the reason that everyone needs to act in a certain way or to have a behavior in certain situations. Like, it is the reason why you would do something. It's your purpose. And also it fuels you to do the right thing or to act in a certain way. The third M would be methods. The method is the process. It's the way. It's the steps that you're gonna take. So those 3 M's were the framework that you need to get right in order to get what you want or achieve your goals, to be where you want to be. And we're gonna discuss now. I'm gonna also provide you some tips in order to update these 3 M's that you currently have. First, of course, I would like you to reflect on what are your 3 M's, what are your mindset, what do you think is possible for you. If you have a goal, for example, having your dream body, what's your mindset about that? Think and feel that it's possible to achieve that? What do you think about yourself? What do you assume? Do you assume that it will take you 10 years in order to get into that? How about your environment? Do you think you will have a supportive environment? Or if you start working out, are going to be ridiculed because you would like to work out and work on yourself, knowing that you haven't done that in the past years? Also, the world. Do you think the world opens opportunity or will give you opportunity? Do you think you will see, you will be inspired by other people in getting on where you want to be? That's your mindset. And the thing is, one of the most effective to update your mindset, if you don't like your mindset, how your mindset is now, if you are not hopeful, if you are seeing that the world, your environment, and yourself is actually against you, it's holding you back, is to read a biography of the successful people or the known people that have done extraordinary things. Because again, mindset is a lens. If you read a biography, you will see the world in a different lens, and that will open your mind in a new possibility. You will realize that these people are not extraordinary. It's just that they do it even though no one believes in them. So that's it. That's what I got to do. That's what I got for you, the mindset. While in motivation, by the way, this video will be real quick. While in motivation, again, this is the fuel, your purpose, your reason. First, I would like to analyze, again, awareness, set awareness on why would you like to have that goal. And don't ask just a single why, ask it repeatedly to really click something. You feel like there's something that is really deep. Because if you just want something and it's more comfortable on sitting on your couch, it's more comfortable on sleeping in on it than to going and pursue it. And the reason why you want to pursue it is just because you want it. There's no other deep reasons, then you won't do it. Why would you work harder? Why would you put yourself in uncomfortable situations just to do something that you care little about? So you need to really know your reasons. What is the purpose of achieving that thing? What is the purpose of pursuing that thing? And also, people thought that motivation comes from this mindset. If you have like a good mindset, you're gonna be motivated, you're gonna be disciplined, you're gonna be focused. Yes, mindset impact your motivation because again, it's the lens on how you see yourself. If you don't like yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't feel like you're worth it's not worth doing the hard work because you're a loser, then of course you will don't have a motivation. But another thing that other people missed is that motivation is directly impacted by your physiology, your posture, and your mood. Also your mood, your mood is also directly impacted by your sleep, the quality of sleep, your diet, the foods and drinks that you consume, and also your movement in the past 72 hours. So your motivation, your feeling, your mood today has been impacted or being impacted by or influenced by, like really, by your amount and the quality of your sleep, the quality of the food and drinks that you digest, and also the amount of movement that you had. So if you're not motivated in anything, even though you know you already have a purpose that is meaningful for you, your family needs you, but you feel so down, the first thing in personal development, anything, if you haven't done any work, is to pay attention to these things: sleep, digestion, or diet, or nutrition, and also your movement. So if just in case you don't have like any plan, you don't know what or where to start, I would advise to start on working out, working on yourself. Yes, you might have like an idea of a bigger goal, but if you want to build the momentum, if you want to build the confidence, if you want to have that underlying foundation that you are into it, that you're working into it, start in working out, working on yourself. Because if you work out, it's not just your body. You feel different in your body. You're gonna build confidence and also your mind, pushing through the hard repetition and also pushing through on on the resistance of going to the gym or just doing starting the workout session. Your mind will be trained. It's sending signal to your own mind that you're really serious about being better. The resistance cannot hold you back on applying the things that you need to do or doing the things that you need to do. So that's the motivation is about. Make sure that you take care or yeah work on these things. Your sleep is very important. It's more important than you thought. You need to recover, especially when you started working out. You need to recover. You need sleep, especially when you want clarity. And clarity is also important. Awareness. In order to think clearly, to avoid the brain fog, and to have to be in a great mood, so that you can really think what matters to you. You will not be, or you will be less distracted by the other things that's going in the world. To be really into it, you need a great sleep. Now, I'm not saying that you should just sleep all the way, sleep your way, and ignore other problems. No. What I'm saying is, if you don't have anything to do and your habit is to scroll on your phone before you sleep, just stop scrolling and go to sleep. Try to sleep. Try meditating. If you cannot sleep, try sleeping supplements. Do your best to have a quality and enough sleep. And also to that, our brain, again, for clarity, for decision making, is directly affected by the food we eat because that is the fuel that we give to our brain. Our brain takes 20% of the energy in our body. The energy comes from the nutrients that we consume. So make sure that you feed yourself high protein, less sugar, and if ever you have a sweet tooth, don't eat sweets when you're hungry. Eat it after a meal. Okay? Also, don't forget to eat your greens. Now, on methods, the third M, it is the process or the way. Now, whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to get into, whatever the thing that you want to have, ask yourself, is there someone that already had it? Is there someone that already done what you were trying to do? Now, there's a saying that knowledge is the information that you get from your own failure or from your experience. That is knowledge. While wisdom is learning from other people's experience and failure. Well, for the methods, you need to have, like, if you already have a method you're trying to get into it right now, then good. But you need to quickly assess it if that method or your way is moving you towards or closer to your goal. You need to evaluate the direction where you are going through with the method that you have, and also the speed. Well, if you're not getting the reasonable output that you wanted, then maybe you need to change your method. And also, it's really important to not always change the method. Give enough time to the way or to the plan. Sometimes we thought the plan is not working. Well, maybe it's because you haven't executed it enough. Working out, for example, working out 3 to 4 days a week, and you're gonna realize, oh, it's not working. I don't even have bicep yet. Well, you've just working out for 2 weeks. What do you expect? You need to commit to the plan, but you also need the ability, the flexibility to adjust when you need to adjust. And the best way to get the right method is to look on what other people that already reach your goal. To hire, if you can hire coach, that would be great. If you have a mentor, that would be great, but make sure the tips and the suggestion and the techniques that you will get is from the people that already achieved that. Don't take tips, advice, or techniques from someone who is broke. If you want to be wealthy, don't take advice from other people about your relationship, their opinion about your relationship, of what you should have do, or what you should have done, from people that have broken relationship. Don't also take criticism from them. They said that other people will ridicule you. Yes, if you started working out, they will find it funny because they didn't expect, you're the last person maybe that they expect to do that. They say, who you think you are? You're working on yourself. Look at you, you look stupid. Yeah, that's true. You look stupid, you look fool because you're a beginner. And there's nothing wrong with that. And the courage to look fool and look stupid because you want to be better, that's something, that's the other people who ridicule that are the people who wish they're doing that thing. But the people who encourage you to keep on going are the people that are usually have already done that, achieved the thing that you are trying to achieve. So it's really important to know who you will listen to. It's really important to know who will you take advice to, and also really important to know which voice matter. And in all of that, what matters the most is your voice, how you see yourself and how you talk to yourself. But make sure that you use also other people's feedback to guide you, whether you're falling short, or you need to push more, or you just need to keep on going. So if you have those three, if you have got your mindset right, if you got your motivation right, if you got your methods right, that will accelerate your process in becoming the person who you want to become, achieving the goal that you set up for yourself, and also getting where you want. Again, this is Art, and welcome to Grow Ideas. If you ever um, would like to talk about a book, if you have recommendation of a book that really you think will really help you, or would like to have a discussion about and dive deeper into, just comment it down below. Or if you have any other topic, if you have questions, if you are struggling about something, you can just comment it down below, and I'm gonna check into it. I'm gonna try to make a video about it to help you guys be a better person, or become the person that you want to become. Again, that's all for me today. Peace.